Hi everyone, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, I'm on the Wonder of the Seas, and there's something that when you get on the largest design of cruise ship in the world that you kind of expect. And you know what? I think there are going to be a lot of people mad at me. I really do. So here's my thing. I'm going to get this out of the way right away. When I'm talking, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard because people are going to be mad. Okay. Last night I went and saw Voices here, which is the new production show on The Wonder of the Seas. And this is basically an a cappella combo where they have background music and everything done on the screens where you see people singing the beatbox and the rhythm, and they're making the sounds of the instruments themselves, and then the performers are singing as well and making sounds, and they're also doing a dance number as well. You might have even, they have these. They'll have like layers, like a person here, 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 a person here on the screen behind you, and they're boom, 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 and they're doing all that stuff. I'm not good at it, right? I don't do that for a living, but they're making those sounds while the performers are singing. It's very cool. It's very entertaining. The people, the dancers, the production people, the singers were all amazing singers, very, very talented. They were singing songs like Kansas, and just great music. But there was for me, and I seem to be the only one. Everybody came up to me afterwards and was going, "Wasn't that great? Wasn't that amazing? That was absolutely greatest show." But there was just something for me. See, when I go on an Oasis class ship, I'm not in the Grand Theater, the Royal Theater. I'm expecting a huge production. I'm expecting Mamma Mia. I'm expecting Grease. And these shows can go on an hour and a half, 2 hours and some long, with an intermission in the background. They're big, huge Broadway, like traditional Broadway stories and things like that. West Side Story, Hairspray, big, huge production numbers. And on this ship now, it is Voices, a 50-minute routine. There's no real story to the sounds. They don't sing one song to completion. It's all partial songs all the way through. They use the props that they start on stage with are the props that they use for the entire show. There's no costume changes other than maybe throwing another white thing. They take their sweaters on and off and on and off, and they put, even though they're doing, Bollywood music at some points, and they're doing hip-hop and bebop, and then they're doing 50s and Frankie Valli. They're all over the place with the music, but their costumes don't change at all. And it's just white. Everybody's wearing white on stage. And I don't know. It seemed to me like, hey, this is a fantastic show. This is a great show. Performers are great. Singers are great. Dancers are great. They know what they're doing. These guys can belt out songs. The repertoire of the songs they're singing are great. But there's something missing. To me, this should be on a quantum ship, where they don't put on the big production shows like they do on the Oasis class ships. That's one of the reasons I'll go on the Allure multiple times, is because I want to see them do Mamma Mia. if they're just doing 50-minute production shows, well, you can do a 50-minute production show on the Liberty of the Seas, you can do it on the Spectrum of the Seas, you can do it on the Wonder of the Seas. You can do it everywhere. I want originality, like okay, that ship is sailing with that Broadway show, and that ship is sailing with that big production number. And I can go on there and see different production numbers on their different ships. And I don't know if they're planning on what they're planning for this. I know this ship is still planned to go back to Asia when Asia opens up. And they are doing Effectors 2, which is like a video superhero type story with a lot of lasers. And the stage is great for that. It's multi-layered, multi-screened. It's perfect for that kind of thing. But again, it's not the Broadway shows that I'm used to seeing on an Oasis class ship. And I kind of, the more I watched that last night, the more I kept on going, man, I wish this ship would have had Chicago up there. These singers doing Chicago and dancers would have been spectacular. Spectacular. And I don't, I hated feeling kind of that way. Because when I look at like being with the media history and my background and everything and looking at this, I look at it not just only from hey, I'm watching some people sing and dance. I'm watching it as a production. And as a production show, it kind of left me wanting. Great singers, great performers. I don't know. I almost missed the bands. I almost missed there being a band there. and I know what they were going for because I've seen those YouTube videos all the time with the singers and different people, and everyone sends in their own voice for a song and the guy mixes them together and puts them up. Great. But there's something that just seemed missing for me. I hate to say that because now the Oasis class ship seems to be having great performers and great singers, but doing shows that I could see on other ships, where I cannot see Mamma Mia and Grease and Hairspray and Chicago on other ships and other cruise lines. Princess, on their Sky Princess that I was just on, could easily do this type of show. And so, I don't know. I love the singers. I love the songs. But I came out of that show last night going, I'm missing something on the largest cruise ship in the world.